What's good, YouTube? So today I want to talk about my experience from when I was working at Bojangles versus when I was working at Food Lion and what it was like and whether I liked the job or disliked it. So yeah, let's get into it. When I worked at Bojangles, they had me doing everything, like they had me marinating chicken, they had me cooking food, they had me doing the cashier, washing dishes. I was pretty much doing any position that they had. And to make a to keep it simple, the job fucking sucked. And the reason why it sucked was, don't get me wrong, I like the employees I worked with and everything, but it was just a bunch of stupid bullshit going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, they had me marinating the chicken, right? And that was literally the position that I was least good at. Like, I was getting better and better slowly at the other positions, but no, them dumbass motherfuckers had me keep on marinating the chicken. The position that I was the least good at. Like, what kind of stupid shit is that? What sense does it make having an employee who is not that good at something do a position that they're the least good at? Tell me what kind of sense that makes. I was getting better at cooking the food, at making the food, at making the eggs, but they had me doing something I was least good at and was not getting better at anytime soon. What kind of fucking sense does that make? And another reason why the job sucked was because I couldn't, was because I've always had marinating sauce on me. Well, not marinating sauce, but chicken seasoning on me. I had my shoes fucked up because of washing the dishes and having chicken seasoning on me, which is kind of my fault because I should have known that my shit was going to get fucked up. I hated taking out the trash in the hot ass weather. And the trash can was dirty and it was hard. Like, sometimes the trash can would be too heavy and the trash would just rip right through the trash can. It was just a bunch of stupid bullshit, bro. Like, I definitely do miss the people that I work with, but the job sucked. So eventually, they started cutting my hours down. I guess because I sucked so bad at marinating chicken that they just didn't want me there anymore. I don't know. But they started cutting my hours down, and the pay isn't even as good as Food Lion anyway. But they started cutting my hours down, so I was getting paid less and less. And yeah, the job sucked. That's all I could say about Bojangles. I'm trying to see if I could think of anything else to say. The only thing that was good about my job for real was the lunch breaks. I enjoyed the pink lemonade. It was some good pink lemonade, the good chicken strips. I don't like much of the Bojangles menu, but their food was good. And another positive thing about working there was I didn't have to deal with customers. I mean, I don't mind dealing with customers, but I kind of prefer not to, if that makes sense. But yeah, Bojangles was a shit job. Fuck Bojangles. And yeah, fuck it. So then, after working at Bojangles, about 2 or 3 weeks after I was done with that bullshit, I got a job at Food Lion. And Food Lion, compared to Bojangles, was heaven. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, Food Lion's not perfect. You got me personally. When I work at Food Lion, I'm a cashier, and sometimes I'd clean the place around because of COVID. They have this one position where you clean for 5 hours straight, and let me tell you, bro, that shit is boring. It is boring as hell. Like, really, cleaning 5 hours straight, cleaning the same things. It gets so boring where it's like you clean everything and you're at the point where you have to pretend like you're doing something. Like, half the times I would literally just walk around with a broom and a dustpan acting like I'm sweeping the floor even though there's nothing left to sweep. I mean, maybe when the customer returns a cart or whatever, then I would be able to clean the carts. Or when the cashier is done cleaning the register, I'd be able to clean the register. But cleaning, don't get me wrong, that shit is boring, but it's better than any of the bullshit Bojangles had to offer. It really is. I'm not going to cap. So look, working at Food Lion is better. The pay is better. The job is more entertaining. I like interacting with different people. I like the people I work with at Food Lion better. Don't get me wrong, there was nobody in Bojangles I really disliked, but I don't know. Matter of fact, I remember in Bojangles, there was this one dude who was funny as hell. I'm definitely going to miss him. But I like the people in Food Lion better. There's nobody in Food Lion that I work with I really have a problem with, you know. But it's better. The pay is better. I'm starting to say the same stuff over and over again, but and when you work, another difference between working at Food Lion and Bojangles is the time. When you work at Bojangles, I swear, bro, 15 minutes feels like a fucking hour. Now, don't get me wrong, time can go by slower in Food Lion, but at least it goes by faster, you know? Like, I would say 15 minutes in Food Lion feels like 30 minutes versus 15 minutes feeling like an hour. So Food Lion timing can be slow, especially if you're spending all day cleaning. But when you're at the register, it just goes by faster because you're busy. You're constantly busy dealing with different people. And it's not as rushed as Bojangles because there's like other registers open. Now, I have been a little bit worried about working at Food Lion because of the coronavirus and it's a job packed with different people. But so far, nobody, shockingly and thankfully, nobody at Food Lion, none of the workers had caught it. And yeah, trying to think of if there's anything else I would like to add. I don't think there's anything else I would like to add. Oh, and the breaks were better. Like, I'm 18 now, so my lunch breaks are 30 minutes. But back when I was 17, my lunch breaks were 45 minutes. 45 minutes compared to 30 minutes actually makes a really big difference. But, you know, now that I'm 18, it's back to 30 minutes. So I guess the lunch breaks don't even make a difference anymore. The bosses were better. It's not as fast-paced. I could take my time in the register. So, yeah, from my experience, Food Lion is way better than Bojangles. Now, some people might have different experiences. Some people love working at Bojangles, and there's nothing wrong with that. Some people hate working at Food Lion, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, shit, sometimes, I can't say I hate working at Food Lion, but sometimes that shit just gets boring, cleaning 5 hours straight. But yeah, that's my video. I just wanted to talk about my experience working at Food Lion versus working at Bojangles. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and yeah, have a blessed day and everything.